Hello, beautiful Taurus. I am Elena Valdez, and this is your July love reading. Now, I was not going to record any love readings this month. However, I woke up this morning and then I found out that I had transit Venus trining my Neptune for a couple of days, and I thought, that's like the perfect energy to record love readings on. So here I am. Also, the background is different because I am recovering from a slight injury, and this just helps. Sitting on the floor with my back against the wall just helps me a lot right now. So, with that said, my beautiful Taurus, let's start with what is the love energy? What is the vibe in your environment currently? Now, this is for July, but because we're towards the end of July, it'll spill into August as well. So, beautiful Taurus, let's see what's going on in your love department. And yes, you can watch this if you're single or already in a relationship or getting to know someone in the beginning stages. We'll just see what comes out. Let's see. All right, general love vibe for Taurus. Month of July and August. Already very good, beautiful. Let's see, two more. Oh. One more card. So far we have the 10. Oh my goodness. All right. 10 of Cups, the Hermit, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Firstly, beautiful Taurus. For those of you who are currently in an established relationship, I'm seeing a lot of happiness here for you right now. I'm also seeing a potential tendency to want to hide away with your loved one. And for others of you, it can be your entire family that you're quite literally taking away somewhere and tucking them away. And it's beautiful because you're having the time of your life, right? And with the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of energy into doing something together that's going to expand your minds. So I feel like for some of you, there's a travel going on, even though the Hermit is there. It's like the kind of travel that's maybe a bit isolated from others, right? For some of you, you're quite literally, you see this house in the middle of nowhere in that card. I feel like that's what you're doing with somebody you care about. For others of you, with the Knight of Swords here, for the others of you, you could have recently connected with someone online and you're feeling good about it. You're feeling like there's potential with this situation. But the person that you are attracting or that you're sort of moving towards here is a bit of a hermit. They're sort of in their own timeline, if you will, is what I'm picking up. There is also a tendency here for those of you who have not yet found that person, have not met someone, you are learning how to use your isolation period to manifest and bring forth what you want. This particular hermit in this deck reminds me a lot of the Magician. Because, yes, there's still the traditional hermit feel of this individual going inward, isolating to reflect and assess a situation. But in addition to that, he's also making some powerful magic happen, right? And so I do think that for those of you who are not yet partnered, you're pretty close. And I think what I'm sensing here is the area that you're going to meet that person. For those of you who have not met someone yet, I'm feeling that you're going to meet this person through either online with the Knight of Swords here, or through either a course that you're taking online, a webinar, or some excursion that makes you learn something that you love, that you're interested in here, where that person can also potentially be. That's what I'm picking up for those of you who have not met this person. But this is beautiful for all groups of you, especially for those of you who are already in something beautiful, because it's pretty magical. There is this tendency of pulling away from others to take your loved one, because you're so in love, right? You're feeling so in love that you're like, I want to just tuck them away. For others of you actually, this is for all of you in general. There's a sense here that you're being very careful about what you talk about regarding your relationship. And this could be newer for some of you, although Taurus in general, this is a generality, I know, but Taurus in general, they're not talkers. They're not necessarily about talking about their personal business, depending on where, unless you have like Gemini or Mercury in your first house, then that changes things. But in general, Taurus individuals don't usually go around talking about their business, right? But I do feel an additional layer here, or this could actually also be an encouragement for you, or sort of an advice for you to try to keep things a bit more quiet as you get to know someone, or even about the person you're trying to pull in, or even about what you currently have going on. It doesn't mean that you can't talk about the love and how happy you are with someone, but you're also keeping other very personal details to yourself here. That's clear to me. All right, so what I want to know now, or what we are going to ask Taurus, is how are you feeling about yourself within this context of this love energy? How is Taurus feeling about themselves? How is Taurus feeling here? Oh, this is very nice. Two more cards. How is Taurus feeling about themselves? Taurus, how are you feeling about yourself? This is gorgeous. This is stunning. I'll show you. The Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Beautiful. This tells me that you are willing to put the work into whatever it is. You're willing to do the work that it takes to make something successful happen, to reap the benefits. You're kind of looking at your relationship here, and again, this applies for all of you, single, looking, established, okay? In the early stages as well. You're definitely willing to make any changes necessary to create the roots. And I feel like for some of you, you're making some changes that have been difficult to make in order for you to move towards connecting on a deeper level with someone. Because this is about roots. The Seven of Pentacles is about deeply rooting yourself with someone or something. In this situation, we're talking about love. So these two cards together tell me that you are moving the direction of how you've done things in the past to a more concrete direction. And with the King of Pentacles, you're standing on business here. You're not playing around, Taurus. And this doesn't matter, again, if you're in the early stages of a situation. What you're looking for here is permanence, right? You're looking for something that's going to really last. You're also looking, and the way you're feeling about this, you're feeling good and grounded about yourself here, but you also want that from someone else. This doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be financially established, although I am picking up that this is something that for you, you're being very careful right now, especially for those of you getting into something new or looking for someone new. You're being very careful in making sure that you choose individuals that are in a financial space that can meet you where you are, essentially. And you yourself are stepping into situations in a more grounded way, and you yourself have elevated. It's almost like you've waited to date until you were in a financial situation where you can do that. I'm getting that for a lot of you. And a lot of you are there where you even those of you who are established, there was some change or something that you've had to have done And for a lot of you, it is financial to be able to give into this commitment or be prepared for a potential commitment. Okay, so let's move into how is the other seeing you? And then we'll ask for some advice. How is the other in this situation seeing you, my beautiful Taurus? How is the other seeing Taurus? Oh, Three of Wands. I love it. I love it. I love it. The other is seeing you. You're making some positive changes, beautiful Taurus. It's like this other person or the potential of this new person or whomever you currently are with, they're bringing you out a side of you that's expansive. So if you've been blocked for a while, this person is seeing right before their eyes, they're seeing you expand, or they're seeing you being open to advancement. And when I say advancement, I'm not talking about tangible advancement here. I'm talking about cultural advancement, being open-minded advancement, being open to exploring new ways of doing things, that type of advancement. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse here, it tells me that someone has quite literally watched you go from a pessimistic mindset to a more open mindset. It's like you've put this to rest, because this Five of Pentacles upright is depressing, it's pessimistic, it's not believing in yourself and what you can earn financially, not feeling good about yourself physically. A lot of you have done a lot of work on yourselves physically, and it shows. It's starting to show in your vibrancy here, in your physical body with the Three of Wands, and your motivation to do more things. And so the other is observing this in you. The other is watching you go through sort of this metamorphosis here of, and I think it has a lot to do with this Wheel of Fortune here. It's like your ability or your willingness, Taurus. Here's the thing. I'm going to say something that's controversial and yet very general. It's generalities based on your sign, right? Taurus are many times known to be stubborn, right? One of the reasons is because you are a fixed sign, along with like Aquarius and Leo. And there's one other, but I can't think at this moment. And so what's happened here, what I'm seeing here, either this relationship that you're currently in, or the person you're crushing on, the person you like, there's something about the other that has inspired you to do things differently and be more open-minded than you usually are. And they're seeing this. They are aware of this. Yeah. It's like no wonder you want to take this person away and hide them from the world, because there's something that they have opened up in you, Taurus. Even if you haven't met this person yet, Taurus, it's like whomever you're bringing in, whatever your idea is and who you're trying to attract or working on attracting, whomever they are, whatever they symbolize to you, they're inspiring you to shift. They're inspiring you to become better. That's what this is about. All right, so what is the advice for our beautiful Taurus? Advice for a beautiful Taurus. The Sun. One more card. This is amazing. So you got the Sun, and you got the Nine of Swords in reverse, and you got the King of Cups. This is your advice. So, beautiful Taurus, your advice is to be in the flow of what inspires you. Just to go with it. Be in the flow with what inspires you. And that inspiration, whatever it is you're doing right now, whatever it is that you're doing that's inspiring you, and it has to do with love because the King of Cups is here. Whatever it is has the power to bring you out of any potential depression you may have experienced, any anxiety, any angst about whether or not the situation is going to work out, even the angst, sorry, I need to adjust, even the angst of maybe not meeting the right person for you, right? Like you don't need to worry about that, because with this energy, the advice of the sun is about expressing who you are authentically. The more you express who you are, Taurus, the more aligned you will be with your future person, for those of you who have not met them, and for those of you who are currently in a relationship or crushing on someone. The more you are yourself, the more you are inspired and doing the work and the things and the hobbies, all the things that inspire you, the closer you, not only will you get rid of whatever inner demons you have had going on about a potential relationship, but the closer you'll get to this King of Cups energy, which is attracting love, not only attracting love, but being in that state of mind of the King of Cups, which is concrete love. It's grounded love. It's solid. It's consistent. This is not fly by night type of thing. This is slow and steady wins the race type of love. For those of you who are currently in a relationship, you are already experiencing this kind of love. And it has helped you conquer and combat some anxieties and depression that you may have had here in the past. So I love this energy for you, Taurus. It's quite beautiful. Yeah, it's gorgeous. It's stunning. So again, just to reiterate, your advice here is to stay rooted in your authenticity, but to also show it, because the sun shows themselves. So if you have been hiding in the background, for those of you who have not met someone yet or want to attract a specific person, if you've been in the background, this is telling you to do the opposite. This is telling you to show yourself, show your talents, show what you like, even the things that you dislike. Just be authentically you and allow yourself to be seen for who you are. And that is going to draw in the person who is your King of Cups. Male or female, doesn't matter. This is not a gender specific read, okay? All right, beautiful Taurus. This is a beautiful read. I love this a lot for you. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there. So I hope that this was helpful. And if it was, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you back here again for the monthlies in August. Bye.